So Konami added these national Showtime cards in the game, and Thursday you can pick one of them for free. But if you can't decide which player is the best choice for your team, this video is for you. We will check everything: best progressions, boosters, positions, skills, and anything else you need to know about these cards. So I can assure you at the end, using your one selection contract on this pack will be so much easier. Well, without any further ado, let's go ahead and do this. Starting with Henderson, which I think he can be one of the best free DMFs in the game. He's an anchorman, very good playstyle, and 182 cm, which is not that tall, but his special skill, long reach tackle, makes a huge difference, and it's the first time that we are getting this for free. Beside that, he almost has all the necessary skills. He just needs aerial superiority and heading, plus these three skills to make him a complete defensive midfielder. And if you like, you can use him as a center back too, so I built him like this and gave him shutdown booster. And these are his maximum stats, which are looking very promising. High defensive attributes, great passing, decent speed and acceleration. Yes, he doesn't have the best physicality, but with 80 jumping and those two skills, it's not like he'll lose all the aerial duels. So he can be a very good DMF, but there's only one more thing that you need to consider, and that is comparing with daily game Rijkaards. They have the same playstyles. Rijkaard is taller, but Henderson's stats are slightly better. And long reach tackle is definitely a better skill for a DMF, but at the end I say if you have Rijkaard, no need to go for Henderson. Unless you play Rijkaard as a center back and use Henderson in his main position. For now, let's go for other players, but after that I will tell you some factors that you need to know before your final decision. Next one is Bernardo Silva, who is a creative playmaker winger, but based on what I see from him, AMF is even a better position for him. I know his playstyle is not everyone's favorite, but his abilities are too good to pass up. The Showtime skill that Konami gave him is Visionary Pass and any other skill that a creative playmaker needs. And additionally, first time shot is so important, fighting spirit, acrobatic finishing, gamesmanship and heal trick. You can see my leveling for him on the screen, and for the booster slot I recommend ball carrying. His stats are great, maybe the best free creative playmaker that we got so far. His ball treatment was even better, but I increased his passing to 90 and finishing to 80. But with his high balance, this much dribbling is surely enough. His speed and acceleration are quite good, but it's better to use him as an AMF because he keeps the ball less than a winger. And comparing to Isco, another free creative playmaker that we got recently, again he is a little bit better. If you have him for AMF, the difference is not that convincing to get Silva, but if you don't, you can think about it. And overall, he's a decent card if you need an attacking player because he's the only one in this pack. Now let's talk about Marquinhos, and with him we are getting another special skill for the first time, which is aerial fort, and it makes his aerial abilities better in the box. But he's not that tall, and considering his age, we can't expect him to be very fast. Also, he played as a DMF in his career too, so you can use him there, but it's not recommended. Beside aerial fort, he has all the defensive skills except for sliding tackle. Also, as a build-up center back, he needs all these passing skills for sure. The progression for him is this, and he definitely needs shutdown booster. So these are his stats, and I would say he is like above average. His speed and acceleration are acceptable if you know how to do a good positioning for him. His physical contact is 91, which is enough, and with that jumping and his special skill, aerial duels won't be a big problem for him. His defensive stats were higher than this, but he needed more speed. So with all those things being said, if you already have good defenders, you really need to think if he can help your team or not. Because even as a free card, he is not something mind-blowing, but comparing with your own cards and decide. Last but not least is Andrew Robertson, an attacking fullback with his special skill edge crossing. Although he's an offensive-minded fullback, but in terms of defending, he is quite good. He barely even needs additional skills, but these 5 will help him to be better than this. Here's my leveling for him with agility booster to make him a very balanced player. Here's how he looks like. He is super fast with high acceleration and speed and 99 stamina. I increased his lofted pass to 90, so his crosses will be much more effective. 80 plus attacking and defensive awareness, also 90 defensive engagements. So he's kind of a player who always comes and goes on the left side, and with his maximum stamina, you won't have any problems with that. He only lacks in physicality, qualities, so you can count on his jumping and physical contact. But he's a very nice option for the left back, even if you use him defensively. So for selecting one of these players, there's some factors that you need to consider. First, you need to look at your own team and see what is your weak spots. So it's not gonna be the same option for everyone because every squad is different. Or even if you won't put any of them on your starting 11, you can use them as super sub. Next, you need to consider their form and live update because they are not epic cars. So you shouldn't choose the best player from the pack, you should choose the best player for your team. But if you don't pay attention to that and just look at the cars, here's my ranking for these players: Henderson, Silva, Robertson, and Marquinhos. Also, if everything goes well, on Thursday we will have a gameplay test video for all of these 4 players.